Hello everyone, welcome to my second comparison video. Today I'm going to compare these three Mario plushies. The Little Buddy Mario plush, the World Nintendo Mario plush, and the new Super Nintendo World Mario plush. I'm going to compare these plushes in five or four different categories. Appearance, stitching, and facial features, and yeah. So okay, let's compare them by their looks. The Little Buddy Super Mario plush looks pretty soft. Soft. It's made of little softness because Little Buddy always makes soft plushes. The hair feels very soft. The hat is soft. And yeah, the feet are even soft. My only problem with the plush is how the mustache looks. It looks a bit weird. Also, the hat is stitched onto the head, so if you decide to cut the hat, Mario would look a bit bald. Also, his nose doesn't really have a little, isn't attached to the head. It's just stitched onto near his eyes. His eyes look pretty decent for the most part. And his arms are stitched, making it look like a fist. And yeah. The ears are also stitched into a plush, and these two pieces of hair are just glued onto the plush with hot glue. And yeah. Now let's talk about the World of Nintendo plush. This Mario plush stands out more than the other two Mario plushes, including the Little Buddy one. Also, the stitching for the M looks decent. Other two, it's much darker than the other two, and it's much more smaller than both of these. It also stands up and couldn't really sit down. And yeah, unlike this Little Buddy Mario plush, this Mario plush has the nose stitched all the way threaded to connect with the head. His eyes are a lot more stitched darker, and his eyebrows are much smaller too. His cap looks nicely soft and stitched. The hair isn't glued on and is much flatter on this plush. And the ears, they're much flat compared to the Little Buddy one. Also, the mustache and the buttons are stitched. In this plush, the mustache was stitched by using threads, and the buttons were just glued onto the plush. And yeah. But the feet, they don't feel really soft at all. They feel like they're made out of a weird Velcro material. I don't really know. Its hands are made out of a different material as well. Can't tell what. But they're also stitched differently. And they also have little stitches on them. Pretty cool. The hair is also stitched instead of glued on. I honestly think this plush was a bit of an improvement from the other plush. But that's just my opinion. There's also a tag that sticks out. Next up, we have the new Nintendo World Mario plush. I got this plush when I was in Universal Studios Hollywood, California last December. And my goodness, this plush basically looks a lot like Mario. Sure, the hair is a bit glued on, just like the Little Buddy plush. Its hair is stitched just like the Little Buddy plush, but it's a lot more flatter and softer. The hair also has a bit of a detail on it. It is actually stitched on. The hair actually looks like Mario's hair. The overalls are also pretty much stitched, and the buttons are also stitched instead of using a yellow Velcro button. Yeah, and you can even remove the overalls. See? But I'm not doing that. The mustache is also stitched. The eyes are bigger to look a bit more Mario-ish. And the gloves, they actually look pretty good on this plush. Oh, and the feet. The feet are pretty soft in comparison to the other two. And we have the little taggy sticking out. And the ears look beautiful. I don't have all of the three plushes. I think the one that I prefer the most is probably the World Nintendo plush because of all the detail they put into Mario to make him look more like Mario. My second favorite is probably the World of Nintendo one just because of how it looks. I mean, it's a bit smaller, but yeah. And my third favorite is probably the Sandman one. Sure, it's the one that I use a lot more in my plush videos, but it still looks good. But honestly, I don't think it's bad. It still looks good. It's far from the bad Mario plush. I just wish there was more put into it. And yeah, those were my three comparisons of these three plushes. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment. I'm gonna start a new series called The Space Odyssey, which stars Mario and Luigi and Rosalina and the Red Team, who are trying to save Aluma, over there, from Bowser's evil plan. So be sure to see that show coming up in the next following week. So, bye.